and welcome to another FAQ Monday. I am your host, Fluff, the hostess with the most... Hostess? Hostess with the mostess? I think? I don't know. I'm in a weird mood today. I've had way too much coffee. That means awesome FAQ episode today, number 133 to be exact. If you have a question, feel free to leave them down below in the comments or going over to my Ask FM account thing and ask away, because you know what? I dig it. And I dig the questions, and I dig you. First question, what were your first pieces of recording gear? If you want to get super technical, my first pieces of recording gear were some laptop speakers or some desktop Logitech speakers, the really tiny ones you can get at Walmart for 50 bucks. And one of those tiny 1/4 inch to 1/8 inch adapters, because I did what everybody does, and I thought you could plug your guitar directly into your computer tower, which at the time was a Gateway PC, which I later started recording on. And then once I realized you couldn't do it that way, I bought a very used, very beat up Line 6 UX2 interface, which I think is everyone's first interface these days because they can be had so cheaply. And then I went nuts. I thought it was awesome that it had moving needles, and I thought I was the hot stuff. And I started that in this very room that we are in today, and it looked kind of like this. I don't know if some of you don't remember these days, and some of you may, but that was my first pieces of recording gear. And then I eventually got an SM57 microphone and an XLR cable, and I mic'd a speaker in my daughter's room, and I had the cord all the way coming in here, and you know what, that worked just fine for quite a while. So humble beginnings indeed, but if I had to do it over again, I would have spent the money on a better interface, something like a Focusrite or a Presonus or something like that. Stay away from the Line 6 anything, because it's not good, except for the new Spider 5. That looks awesome. Schecter Keith Merrow KM-6, yay or nay? Absolutely yay. Keith Merrow's signature guitar from Schecter is one of my favorite Schecters I have ever personally played. Paramount, amongst the reasons that I like the guitar is that it's heavy. It feels robust. It feels like you can take it off and start clobbering zombies with the body, although I don't think that was Keith's intention, but you could use it for that should the occasion arise. Ronnie, my good buddy Ronnie in Sugar Sugar Blast Blast, tours and gigs with 2 KM-7's. Those were absolutely rock solid every single night on the Sleep City tour. And I've tried several KM-6's that I've seen in the store at Guitar Center in particular, and amazing, amazing guitar. The neck feels great. The whole guitar is just it's solid as a rock, and the Duncan pickups sound incredible as well. If you see one for good price or see one in general, definitely give it a try. And if you like it, pick it up, because you're helping a bro man out as well. Can you achieve decent results recording in an untreated room? That depends what you're gonna record. Generally with like something like a high gain guitar amp, and you're sticking your mic in front of that, you'll probably be all right because the reflections are generally minimal. With something like a dynamic mic, recording vocals is definitely a different story. Getting a lot of you're getting a lot of reflections and various cancellations happening if you're recording vocals in an untreated room. It's definitely not ideal. It's typically why you see people at least putting up some kind of mattresses or hanging some curtains around the area in which you will be singing. Drums probably be terrible for the same reason that the vocals would be, because there's a lot of cancellation and frequencies bouncing all over the place. Really shouldn't even be mixing in an untreated room, although that's hardly ideal for most of us. And there's a lot of things you can do to combat that. I would definitely try to dampen the walls if you're going to record in a bare room, especially, again, vocals, acoustic instruments, acoustic guitar, vocals, drums, something like that. But try not to record in an untreated room if at all possible. And now, the dad joke of the week. Why do hens lay eggs? Because if they dropped them, they'd break. I quit. My suggestion for you this week is to check out the new Heaven Shall Burn record, Wanderer. I love this record. It's heavy, it's brutal, it's savage. Sonically sounds really, really good as opposed to some of their other stuff, which is kind of mixed, a little weird in my opinion. But strong, strong record. Heaven Shall Burn, super, super heavy stuff. Not for you that like the easy listening stuff, as it were. You've been wonderful. I have been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.